Hello everyone and welcome to That's What She Said with your lovely and charming host, myself, Sheila Watko. Today we have a special episode. I was going to do a whole Titanic theme, but I just thought of that idea like 10 minutes ago, so we're just going to do a few Titanic things. I saw Titanic for the first time in May, and since then I've seen it 7 times. I am very, very obsessed with it. And I've always been really interested in the Titanic. When I was younger at the Franklin Institute in Philly, there was an exhibit and we got to go and there was like a replica of the staircase and we touched something that was the same temperature as the iceberg and it was really cool. So I've always been obsessed with the Titanic. And 3 other things that I'm obsessed with are my friends Brian, Kelly, and Robbie, who are currently in the, what group is it? Evergreen Players production of Titanic the musical. So let's get this out of the way. This is not Robbie as Leo DiCaprio singing My Heart Will Go On, correct?
No, it's Brian Lejeski as Leo DiCaprio.
It's Brian as Leo DiCaprio.
No, the musical takes a slightly different approach. It's a little bit more accurate in terms of like the characters that are present in the show. There is no Jack or Rose in this. They were fictional characters in the movie, so they are not existent in our musical version.
So what style is the music?
It's actually, I would say it's somewhere almost like opera.
Yeah.
It's more than opera.
It's got a classical feel to it.
There's a lot of music just throughout the show, even like under dialogue between characters. But yeah, I would say majority of it would be opera. The song that we actually sing together is kind of jazzy. Would you say jazz? I'm not even sure what.
Yeah, it's a little bit more poppy than the other songs in the show, but a lot of the characters that have like solos and things sing a little bit more of a classical feel to it. So.
Now, can I get a brief synopsis of the plot? Spoiler alert: Titanic does sink.
Yeah, it does.
Is it like following certain characters, or is it more historical about the boat in general and the tragedy?
I would say both actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of different characters. Half the cast is passengers, and the other half are workers on the ship, including
like
the
crewmen.
owner, the builder, the captain. So I think it's an interesting dynamic, especially when the ship is sinking. There's actually a whole song called "The Blame" where they're fighting against whose fault is it.
And what characters do you guys play?
Well, I actually triple. So I play Charles Clark. I'm a second-class passenger. I play D'Amico Man. I'm one of the dancers for the dance number in the show, and I triple as a third-class passenger.
And I'm D'Amico female. With Robbie, we play professional dancers in one of the scenes that actually all 3 of us sing in. And yeah.
You're also in the third class.
Oh, first class, but
NBD, I'm in
Your
first class.
Your first class?
Are you in Ladies Maid?
yeah, in the
That's
back.
third.
Though.
That's third.
I'm D'Amico F.
D'Amico. That's it.
My primary character is Wallace Hartley. He's the bandmaster of the band. He's actually one of the passengers who died.
He's based on a real
Yes.
person?
Yeah.
Okay.
And he dies in the musical as he died in real life.
Wait, so he's in the band, so was he one of the ones that played as the ship?
Yep.
Saddest part of the movie. So why do you think that people at Loyola should come see the show?
Well, I mean, I'm really excited that we're doing this here, specifically because it is marking the 100th anniversary of the sinking, and we do close
To the
on
day.
the day 100 years ago that Titanic sank. So that's really cool, and also just it's a very different kind of musical here than Loyola's used to. I think when
we did
Robbie and I were
Chicago.
freshmen, we did Chicago.
Yeah.
That was the last musical Loyola's seen since Titanic, and I think this one kind of incorporates a lot of history and different significances in terms of like things that actually went on the ship and real dialogue and real characters and real interactions, and that's going to be something really interesting to see on a stage because obviously we don't have water and a ship, so it's gonna be really interesting.
Do you guys have a favorite song or a favorite like scene in the show?
I'm gonna have to be biased and say the one that
Yeah,
we
we're
do,
in.
It's doing the latest track.
So you guys are all in one together?
Yes.
Aw.
we have like Brian mostly sings it, and then Robbie and I have a few solo singing lines, but
it's the big dance number of the
This is
show.
the jazzy one.
yeah,
Yes,
Yeah.
and
it's the only dance number in the show.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
This is
okay.
why we're the D'Amicos.
Yes.
Yeah.
But it's probably more upbeat than all the other songs on the show, so I like it a lot more because the energy is a little
And it's
bit
before
different.
they hit the iceberg, so everything's still pretty happy. at
Everything's
that
still
point.
hunky-dory at the time.
Yeah.
Are there any songs after they hit? Is it like really dramatic?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
especially,
To the
yeah.
Lifeboats is very...
To the
actually,
lifeboats.
that's gonna
We'll
be
meet
something-
tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll meet tomorrow. That's all. Yeah, that whole scene at the end is very like. I mean, not that we're giving anything away because everyone knows the Titanic scene. But,
What?
but one of the biggest challenges with this show is trying to still evoke kind of a like remembering painful feeling from the audience and the actors during the show. So like. You know, when certain characters are split from their partners in the show, at the end, we have to make sure that we can still relay that message to the audience because the space we're working with is so much closer. You know, we don't have like a real lifeboat to get into, and then the distance between the ship and being lowered down to the ocean is not there. So we do have to play off of that, but like during the lifeboat scene, like our director Ron has been working with us to try and like evoke like real emotion as actors so that we can make sure the audience feels the pain that we're feeling during the scene.
And I think to challenge us even more to go beyond that, we're trying to like sing and like sound pretty, but at the same time we're trying to like convey these emotions in our voices. Like, I think it's gonna be something that's gonna be interesting for the audience to see.
I'm really excited to see it. When can I see it? When are these dates?
April.
I know you said it closes on the 15th.
Yeah, and it opens on the 13th.
13th,
13th,
14th,
14th, 15th, yeah.
And I have a morbid question. So I really like Would You Rather. So me and my little sister play this when we watch the movie
Ooh.
every other week. So if you were on the Titanic, would you rather drown or get hypothermia in the water?
Well,
Or get on the lifeboat?
I'll
But that
get
doesn't
on the
count.
lifeboat.
I'd take the lifeboat.
I
You
know,
guys probably wouldn't have gotten on.
No, we probably would not.
I live.
Yeah, I'd die.
I die too.
I died 3 times.
Mr. Liotti, our musical director for the show, is like all knowing of things Titanic.
Oh my gosh,
and,
yes.
He we had watched a Night to Remember, which was another version of Titanic, a little bit more accurate though. And Mr. Liotti told us that it took an average of anywhere between 3 to 5 minutes to contract hypothermia and die in the water, which is.
If you hit 5 minutes, you were
I mean,
lucky.
honestly, I think I would rather do that than drown.
I would.
Me too.
I
I
would.
think
I'd
drowning
go in the
would
water.
just
Go
be
to
so
sleep?
painful.
Rather get in the lifeboat. So.
Well, I'm saying if I had to die.
Yeah.
Also, we were just talking about this. I don't know, was it just me and you? Maybe it was us 3 before Brian got here, I think. But we were talking about in the movie when Kate is on the dresser thing. Were we talking about this?
What?
Oh, I must have been talking about someone else. Okay,
No, it
someone in
wasn't us.
Graycon was talking with me. And Kate if she just moved over, I was talking with Landon.
And she let go.
Like,
She let go.
She let go.
Wait, are you talking about?
In the movie?
The movie.
Oh,
at the end.
oh.
We jumped genres here. In the movie, when she's laying on the armoire thing, the wardrobe.
I see what you're saying.
She just moved over like 2 feet and balanced the weight, and Jack could have lived.
Yeah.
Then she let go.
Yeah.
Just a little gripe.
That was sad.
But
That doesn't happen in our musical. So.
People
so
just die.
everyone go see Titanic. I will be there. I'm really excited. What are the dates again?
13th, 14th, and 15th of April.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining me.
Thanks for
It's
having
been
us.
fun.
Thanks
It's
for having
always
us.
fun with you guys on my show. Thank you guys so much for joining me too, and I will see you next time on That's What She Said. Thank you.
Bye.